going to make an interview for a customer service training. Good morning, please take a seat. Tell me something about yourself.
Well, my name is Jairo. I have been working as an English teacher 12 years in the Nicaraguan Center of English, where I have gotten a lot of experience. After I went to Managua and studied Bachelor in English for a master degree, and I am 21 years old. I'm married and I have 3 children. So I live in Managua.
Why did you leave your last job?
Well, everything was okay in my last job, so I decided that it was time to change because it was my goal. I had a good relationship with all my coworkers, but as I said before, it was my goal, and I saw your company as a new goal in my life, and this is the reason that I'm here making that
Do
interview.
you consider yourself successful?
Well, every morning when I wake up in the morning, I pray to the Lord that help me because I take a day as a new challenge, and everything that I establish in my life, I win it. So I feel that it becomes me a successful person.
What do co-workers say about you?
Well, I have a good relationship with everybody, but you know, it never really exists in me, and I know there is somebody who speaks back behind my back, so I think I have a good recommendation for everybody. If you make an investigation, you can find that I'm a good person.
What have you done to improve your knowledge in the last year?
I think that every day we learn a new thing, Mr. Guido. So I'm the kind of person who never rests. I like to be learning, and more about everything. So I think this is the way that I have improved my knowledge in the last year. And I feel satisfied with everything. I'm a very realized person. So you're going to know it.
Why do you want to work for this organization?
I want to be part of your organization because your organization is very successful, and I feel that this is the right place to grow as a business enterprises in all aspects. I know that I have the capacity to work here, and the organization is going to give me everything that I need to grow in all aspects, as I said before.
What motivates you to do your best in a job?
The passion that I feel in my heart, I love English, and I think this is the right place to put in practice my English, and I'm going to add my English in your company. It is going to motivate me to do the best in a job, and you are not going to be regret if you give me the job.
What kind of salary do you expect?
Okay, Mr. I'm not the right person to answer that question. I'm going to do my job and I try to do the best, and you are going to know how much money can I earn. But I know that I have the enough experience and ability to be working here, and I think that this money, you are the person who know how much.
Are you a team player?
I love to share everything with my coworkers, and I have to have a good relationship with everybody. If you are making investigation, as I said before, you're going to find that I'm a very fine person, and I like to have in a team environment working with my coworker in all aspects we need. And I think if we work going, we're going to work better.
How long did you expect to work for us if hired?
The time is considered necessary, but if were my answer, I would like to be working here all the times in my life because your company is maintaining a job. So I'm going to do all my job, and you're going to know how many times I'm gonna be here.
If you would have enough money to retire, would you do so?
No, I don't, because the money is not all for me. I like to consider my job, and I think that if I have money to retire, I'd stay here working for all the time that I expect to be here.
Why should we hire you?
Well, I don't like you, but I think that I'm the right person for your company because I have the ability, I have good people skills, I speak English very well, and I can develop all the positions you give me.
What's your greatest strength?
As I said before, I just passed working in the Nicaraguan Center of English, where I have gained a lot of experience. Afterward, I went to Managua, and I try to learn every day a new things and deep inside English. This is my greatest strength because I never rest learning in English field.
Tell me about your dream job.
My dream job is a place where I can share all my knowledge, where I can be working certified. And this place is the right place. I saw your company as my dream job, and I hope to be working here. If you know that I have the enough experience to be here.
Tell me about your ability to work under pressure.
Well, I know what are my responsibilities, but I know never slave to get some pressure to do the best in a job. And I think if you give me some pressure, I'm going to work better for. So I think that I don't have any problem to work in pressure.
What is more important for you, money or work?
It's the answer. Both of them are very important, but I think for me it's the most important work because if I work very well, the work is going to get the money that I need. But for me, it's more important work because work is going to give me all the money that I need if I have the ability and the skill to work here.
What have you learned from your mistakes?
I always think that a person who never made mistake in the life is the person who never learned anything. And I know that a mistake are like a school. We need to learn from them to be better and try not to make again. So thank my mistake, I have been a good person in all the field that I know, and I'm very grateful with my mistake. But I'm trying not to make again that mistake.
What's your greatest weakness?
Oh, it's not difficult to answer because, as I told you before, it's learning, learning, and learning. When I have something in front of me, I try to reach and never rest until reach it. So I think that this is my greatest weakness.
Are you going to put your interest of the organization ahead of your own?
Well, I'm going to give everything of me in this organization. I'm going to do the best because I know that I have everything you need. And you are not going to be regretted if you give me the job.
How do you compensate for your lack of experience?
I think the time is going to give me the experience that I need because if I'm going working here, I am trying to investigate more about the company to do the best here, and I think that if you give me the work, I'm going to compensate my lack of experience deep inside company.
For the interview, thank you for coming.
Hey, Mr. Wei, thank you very much to attend me. But I have just a question. I know that kind of question is good, but I want to know what percentage do you have if you are going to hire me?
Yes, I hire you.
Thank you very much. I look for your answer. Have a nice day.
Thank you.